and thanks for joining us once again on Real Times. I am Deborah Amade. And on the program today, we shall be bringing to you two interesting segments, the news and the discussion segment. There has been a misconception of a mentor and a role model by so many. And so on the discussion today, we shall be striking the difference between the both. And to take us on that is Ohanusi Chinaso. Meanwhile, Anya Uchiamaka is standing by with the news on GP rating in NTA Television College. Before then, let's take a short break. Keep it locked up.
We rise high on the plateau.
Nizanzona chicken kasar plateau. Plateau da dadi. Nizanzona chicken kasar plateau. Plateau da dadi. Nizanzona chicken kasar plateau. Plateau da dadi. Did you hear what I said? Inda yammata suna hawa da sauka, yanga yu kullum sai party, maza da mata yana shagalin su cikin Plateau State. Amma wansu sun ce wahala muke sha, wansu sun ce rikici muke yi, wansu ragaye da makaryata sun ce tur su zauna cikin Plateau. In sun ga dama su je America, in sun ga dama su je Australia, in sun ga dama su je United Kingdom. Amma ni Plateau ne na zaba. In sun ga dama su je Burtaniya, in sun ga dama su je America, in sun ga dama su je Australia. Amma ni kan Plateau ne na zaba. Did you hear what I said? Plateau da dadi. Did you hear what I
said? RTV, keeping it real.
Thanks for joining us on News at 1. I am Anya Uchiamaka. The news headline. The students of NTA Television College displayed their inability to calculate their grade points and cumulative grade points average. Now, the news in detail. Grade points, abbreviated and popularly referred to as GP, and cumulative grade points average, are popular registers among students of tertiary institutions. This is because the entire academic performance of a student is graded or classified in what he or she has earned in a semester on one level and upon graduation at another level. Why applying these two interpretations? Therefore, the question is, how many students know how to calculate their GP? Mr. Ridwan Abiodun, the examination officer at the NTA Television College, educates the students on how to calculate their GP. He further explains that having the knowledge of calculating grade points can be beneficial to them. It therefore becomes imperative for students to arm themselves with the knowledge of working their GP in order to be aware of when obvious improvements are necessary for academic excellence. And this is Reality News at 1. Good afternoon. Do join us again at 4 p.m. for more updates.
Wow, that was really informative. Without waste of time, let's hear from Ohanusi, who will be taking us through the discussion segment.
RTV, keeping it real.
On this segment of Real Times, we shall be discussing the difference between a mentor and a role model. I'm Ohanusi Henry. With me in the studio is Professor John Uche Best. Professor, you're welcome, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Hamasi.
It's a great privilege. It's a great privilege having you in the studio.
Wow.
Professor, there is this misconception in the global society about who a mentor is and who a role model is. Professor, can you do justice by telling us who a mentor is?
All right, Mr. Hamasi. Now, mentoring is a relationship that involves a person, a more knowledgeable person, trying to put through a less knowledgeable person in order to achieve a success in life. That's what mentoring is all about. Now, a mentor, the other way, and you know that from what I've just said, is someone like you and I who tries to help another achieve success.
Guiding that person.
Yes.
Being his teacher and whatever.
Yes. Now, okay. I think that's what it means.
That's good. Professor, you just made it so clear and so simple to us that a mentor can be your guide or your teacher. Now, who can you now say that a role model is in times of the misconception in the global world?
Okay. The both are actually similar, somewhat similar, but the difference is clear. Now, in the talking about role modeling or a role model is someone who tries to, or who someone else admires, love to become like.
That's good.
Maybe you are at home as a student. You know about a particular person. You must have read about a particular person. You must have watched a particular person on air. You must have whatever. You just got to know about someone through one medium or the other. Through one medium or the other. So you just love that particular thing he or she has or does.
Okay.
Then you want to be like him. You emulate him. So he becomes a role model. Let's say Obama could be a role model.
The former president of the United States of America.
Could be a role model because you don't know him in person. He doesn't know you in person. The other side of mentor, you know your mentor in person. He knows you in person.
Okay.
There's this one-on-one relationship that exists between a mentor and a mentee.
Wow. That is to say you cannot really just pick a mentor out of blindness. You need to know that person one-on-one.
Yes. So many people have these, just like you said, misconception that, Jay-Z or whatever, should I say, President Buhari is my mentor. When do you know him? Does he know you?
He doesn't.
He's not your
So
mentor.
they should have said President Muhammadu Buhari is my role model.
Things you need to know to achieve success in life.
Wow, thank you very much, Professor John Uche Best. It has been a wonderful time with Professor John Uche Best in the studio. He has just given us the difference between a mentor and a role model. I want to urge each and every one of you out there watching this day to understand that a mentor and a role model, they are of great difference. I remain Ohanusi Chinazo. Join us same time, same station, as we give you the best you desire to have. Thank you, Professor. Thank you very much for honoring our invitation.
Thank you.
Do have a nice day.
Alright, that was really educative. You and I now know the clear difference between a mentor and a role model. Well, this is where we'll call it a wrap for today on Real Times. Do not forget to keep a date with us next week, same time on Reality TV. I'm Debbie, your host. Bye.
Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.